Hey guys, how's it going? I'm so sorry I skipped a few days. Um, yeah, I said I'd be here every day, and I have skipped some days, and I apologize. And yeah, it's easy. It was getting easier and easier to keep skipping them, and harder to come back to this. The longer the streak went broken, which is how streaks and good habits work. It's like one missed day, and it's just so easy to fall off. But I'm showing back up because I don't want to, if I do decide to stop doing these videos, I want to stop with a really good reason. Um, and right now, I feel like I don't have a great reason for continuing them other than that I committed to it and I used to think there was a good reason. I apologize. I'm going through a lot of changes right now, really positive changes, but they're bringing up a lot of negative emotions. So this is a good video topic, I think. It's very common in recovery and sobriety communities and just in life in general. And in fact, I think it can sort of contribute to this depression or malaise that we might feel of a certain flavor, which is baffling because everything around me is getting better. Everything is positive in a lot of ways. And so why do I feel like shit? So for me, what this has looked like has been a lot of really awesome new friendships and connections with colleagues, peers, just people in the community who are in turn connecting me to even more people that I'm just really thrilled to meet and get involved with. And we're talking about ways to collaborate, ways that I can start to bring this idea of marrying art and social justice to life in ways that use my strengths and help others. And it's all very exciting. I'm planning this bike tour, which I'm super stoked about. I have two new jobs, two new awesome part-time jobs. One's working at a homeless shelter and one is helping people transitioning back into employment after having been homeless or struggling with being unemployed for a while. So I'm really thrilled. I get to do some coaching. I get to get back into my peer mentor stuff. I get to work with women who are experiencing challenges, and my heart just feels very full and tender, and the people that I'm working with are awesome. So it's important, like, so what happens to me so I noticed the last few days I've been feeling depressed, and I've been overeating, like that comfort kind of compulsive eating that I can do sometimes. I haven't been going to meetings, which I'm fixing that tonight. I'm going to a meeting and I already feel better for just committing to doing that. That helps me. But yeah, I was confused about it because I was like, why do I feel like shit if everything's going the way I want it to? And I just realized the culprit was some old beliefs that were getting challenged, and my brain was telling a funky story about even the good things that were happening. So one of the things that came up, for example, was the fact that I have jobs now, even though they're in careers that I love and I'm excited to do, and they don't feel like drudgery. Like, it's not like I had to go pick up a shift at a fast food restaurant. And there's nothing wrong with that. But yeah, I guess there's a part of me that was feeling like I failed. I failed my art career. I failed my entrepreneurial goals because I ran out of money and I was like, I need a fucking job with a paycheck. And yeah, I think there was just some very real disappointment in myself and in the situation to just kind of reckon with, and I'm still working on that. And it's not a failure, right? Like, lots of really successful artists making money and building careers and names for themselves still have side gigs and hustles and work. There's no shame in that, and I know that intellectually, but inside I was feeling conflicted and kind of crappy about it. There's also the fact that just my time schedule is totally different. I went from school to having some summer break and doing whatever I wanted whenever I wanted, but it was still very busy, and I still didn't get it. I never really got into a groove where I was like, I'm so relaxed, I'm on summer break. But now even that has changed to now I have most of my free time is full of either working or meeting with folks to talk about future work, or drawing for a mural for work. So it's all stuff that I enjoy and want to do and makes me come alive, but it's still also work. It's still also partly on someone else's terms. And just adjusting to that. I haven't had a job aside from a short part-time work study gig in over a year and a half, which is awesome. I'm so glad I was able to be a full-time student in that time. But yeah, it's an adjustment to be like, oh, okay, there's HR paperwork and taxes, and it's all just a little like putting a sweater on a cat. Like, I don't love this. It's good for me. I'm funding my dream with this. And that's the thing to remember too, is like, we can frame everything in ways that serve us. So what I noticed subconsciously was going on was like, oh, you failed. You're not a good freelance artist. You had to go get a job. Nah, nah, nah. You know, that nasty inner critic. But what I'm trying to reframe it as, and which I feel is more true and more accurate and definitely serves me, is like, no, I'm still an artist and I'm still an entrepreneur and I am going to make it on my terms. And so I'm going to go get some money and have it come in so that I can really have even more freedom to do the things I want to do. Because it's all fine and good to talk about being an artist, but if I can't buy groceries or pay my rent, then that's not where I want to be either. So, yeah, that's just a little bit about what I've been going through. I hope that helps you if you're going through something similar. And I will be back here tomorrow, I'm pretty sure. Um, yeah, let's fucking hold me accountable. I will be here tomorrow, okay? I'll keep doing these. Talk to you later. Bye.